What's up, everybody? It's me, Green Bean, and I'm back with more Fallout Equestria Remains. So this is the Equestrian Raceland. It's so spacious. Oh, I feel dizzy. Okay, let's see a neat little thing. So I just wanted to go back and relive that little moment. Now we can get this treasure chest. There will probably be some things that happen, but if we have a few screens, I'd actually like to ramble on about my dumb game idea I had last time. Hopefully it's not lame to ramble about that. Because I'm not going to pretend, oh, I had the best game idea ever. It was one of those weird things where just, like, before recording this, I had more ideas about it for some reason. Oh, wow, enemies can just be hiding in, like, barrels and stuff, like trash cans. That's cool. Didn't see that coming. Either way, rat, not very scary. As it should be, really. I think a rad roach is hiding in there. Honestly, I don't think the rechargeable pistol's even that much the way to go. I'll get the crowbar out. Like, chargeable pistol really isn't that good. I feel like it's kind of a backup weapon. Wait, why am I not using my magic? I got the telekinetic bullet, which I kind of established last time is just freaking good. Ooh, some sunset sarsaparilla. Or was it called Sunrise Sarsaparilla here? You know, fair enough. I could create fried potatoes if I had potatoes and butter. That's cool. Speed and stamina increase, added 20 action points. Requires survival 1, which I have. Simple yet delicious dinner. That's fun. Okay, so I had, an idea that, like I was saying last time. Also more recipes, that's cool. Like I was saying last time, where it was like, oh, it'd be like this game. Like, it'd be like a generic-ish Fallout sort of, end-of-the-world game, right? Man, I love the telekinetic bullet. But, and I do mean that. Like, it would be a full... Like, I wouldn't say full, obviously. I mean, it would probably be made by... I mean, this is... Presuming it was made, it'd probably be made by me. But, you know, it'd be made by a very, very indie developer. So, presumably that would mean that it would not have, like, the biggest budget, the biggest world, but it would have, you know, like a decent, sizable world that you could explore and do normal Fallout sort of, like, end-of-the-world things. You go around and save people from bandits and super mutants or the equivalent, and, you'd find water to help people and stuff like that, right? You'd have your normal quests. Oh, right, you push double down to go downstairs. What's down here? Probably the basement, I guess? That was dark. But then out of that, you would also just... Can I break that down? Yes, I can. Fucking rats. Get out of here. Oh, the chopper's not bad at all. Big ol' meat cleaver, I like it. Okay, but anyways, so, you'd have this end of the world scenario. You go around, you do all the normal, like, you just play it like it's a Fallout game, kind of like this game. And hopefully that part would be, you know, serviceable, maybe even pretty good. It's one of those funny things you almost don't want to make it too good, because the main quest line would be this time travel thing, and it wouldn't be, like, over easy either. It would be a very, like, you know, it would be, like, time travel that's pretty heavily against you. So I guess a good example is, I think the time traveler in question would be pretty helpless. Like, it'd be somebody kind of in over their head. Like, maybe even a kid, right? Like, a kid was like, adults are dumb, but I figured out that, like, something was wrong with my super science smarts. Am I really climbing down a rat hole? Why am I even doing this? That's a good question, little Pip. Right, so he's like, I'm gonna do this, like, super science smarts. And so he does. He builds a time machine to try and save the world, but he gets, like, rather than, you know, like, how do I do this drop down again? I'm sure I can drop down this, right? I'm not sure. I'll worry about that later. About if I can drop down, like, slight holes like that. Man, there's just a lot of freaking rats down here. Mark of the Ministry Awesome points to secret places and hidden stashes. Sometimes such places are hidden behind fake walls that can be smashed by any weapon. Oh, okay. Oh, and that's why it's doing these little rainbow effects. Fascinating, fascinating. That's cool. Sorry, the game's coolness is distracting me from my own dumb... Oh, can I not break that one open? Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm not having too much luck with these locks. Oh, there we go. Hunting rifle. Smash the box. I think I can really do that as much as I want to. I don't know why I thought maybe just dropping it from a good height would maybe do what I wanted it to. Got monster is fat for some reason, though. Guess I'll take that. Chunk. Flap. Flap. Okay, so as I said, yeah, so it would be a pretty helpless person, so you would have to spend a lot of, maybe I can't go down here. I don't seem to have a way to make me... That's funny looking, but I don't seem to have a way to force myself to do that. I wonder how you get down there. I'm gonna be messing with this for a little bit while I do my story. Okay, so, he'd just be, like, a helpless dude, and you'd have, like, a kid, or whatever, and way over their head, and their time machine would be all busted up, so that would be, like, the main thing, would be fixing the time machine, with proof, which wouldn't be, the proof part wouldn't be hard. The main thing would be fixing the time machine in this, like, post-apocalyptic future, so you'd have to help them get parts, but you'd also have to keep them defended while helping them get stuff, so either you'd have to escort them in the field, or if they sent you out on a mission, like, they'd still be in danger, because the world would be trying to fix itself, so if you left them in an undefended or poorly defended town, you could come back to unsatisfactory results, stuff like that. I think that'd be interesting. It would be a very, like, choice-heavy game, obviously. Like, you could theoretically... Like, there would even be endings if you theoretically didn't, like, save the world. If you just would have endings for, like, oh, you did the thing in the wasteland, but obviously the ideal ending is you saved, the world via time travel. And so I thought that was a super neat, like, expansion on the idea with, like, having a very choice-heavy game, not just one where you have to do the thing. Ow, that hurt. I just wanted to do, can I even get up here? I don't think I can. I don't think I can even platform up there yet. I don't even know if there's anything up there. So should I really attack first or flaps? I should try talking to it. Oh, okay. We're gonna have an... hi, do you live here? What? Who the hey are you? Oh, hey, come here, every pony. We're gonna have some fun. Well, shoot. Kill. Wait, I'm getting my cool... Wait, I'm getting my cool stuff out. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, just charge at me. Oh, wait, give me a sec. That was unfortunate. Oop. I killed a pony? No, whatever it was, the psycho did not have much left from a pony. Interesting wording, but I won't disagree. That being said, I'm not going to be very nice to their dead body after them being such a jerk. I wasn't ready. I should have been ready, to be fair. This pony looks as evil as possible, but you, no, you get to be... I'm sending a message. You get up there. That's the message. You mess with me and that happens. Idiot. I'm Little Pip the Impaler. Anyways. So, now that I've done something morbid, for the fun of it. Okay. So, you do all this stuff, and Obviously there would be a lot of side quests, like, a lot of quests to help this guy, kid, person, whatever, save the world. And eventually, you would actually get to the point where they fix the time machine, or you have everything to fix the time machine, but you have one last massive push where the, you know, the world is trying to fight back against the change, right? Like, so you have this big climactic battle with, like, waves of all the kind of creatures you've seen throughout the game. It's funny that I could just leave them in this jammed room if I wanted to, but I kind of want to get their sick loot. There we go. No, telekinetic bullet. There we go. Telekinetic bullet really is strong. T did not stand a chance or even get in a single hit. Which is felt pretty rad. Then again, these idiots are using freaking sticks. I don't know why they think they can beat me. Someone with advanced magical technology. Man, I feel like anybody who isn't a unicorn is just kind of fucked in this universe. Anyways. So, yes, you'd have this big wave of imposing, So you'd have this big wave of all the imposed, like, everything you fought in the game. Like, every type of enemy that you can imagine is there. You know, it's Smash Bros. Ultimate, everyone is here. Including some never-before-seen faces. You know, like, you're fighting waves of dudes. I'd like it to, ideally, it would be, like, the hardest part of the game. It wouldn't be easy. You would legitimately be fighting, like, tooth and nail, to get past this part, even with good stats. Not to say I think it should be impossible, I just think it should be hard. And then the best part is it would have, like, the biggest boss in the game, which would be a Deathclaw equivalent that would be, like, the living embodiment of a temporal anomaly. So it would have all kinds of crazy time powers and do a bunch of crazy-ass bullshit, like, you know, using time against you. Where is my spell? Why do I have this issue all the time? Telekinetic bullet. Oh wait, I can also why am I not just pressing T? I can just press T. The game told me this. So what's with my little blue bar under my health bar? Because I have actual magic, but I also have a blue bar that goes down when I use magic. So maybe I do have ammo. Maybe I have, like, a universal MP pool. Interesting. I didn't realize that. I'd still say magic is super freaking strong, though. I mean, come on. I'm not using any ammo and just took out a bunch of freaking rad scorpions. That being said, they were in a very convenient little murder box for me, which I like. You know, nice first encounter, nice and simple. Oh, right. Breakable platforms like that. Interesting. Okay. So, this is just don't fall down here, radiation land. It is not where you want to be. What is that up there? Oh, maybe an alarm? Anyways, so I know I kind of rambled a lot and didn't probably do a very good job of explaining that. I am not, like, I'm also not a game designer. I do recognize that it would probably, because obviously, like, you know, I just did some base level stuff, but I do think that this is the kind of thing you want to be a longer game. Like I said, you want to have a lot of choice with the player where they can mess up and stuff like that. But that would of course require a lot of doing, and I'm not going to pretend that that's just, like, easy to do, or anything, or that I even know, like, would begin to— Whoa, dude, okay, calm down. Jeez, that dude was kind of scary. Reader pervert. Okay, we definitely gotta— you gotta get up here. You gotta make a— we gotta make a no to you. What you looking at? I'm not looking at... Well, I guess I'm looking at you. Little Pip's not, though. She can't even see you, idiot. But yeah, I don't know. So maybe if... That's one of those, like, if I were... Oh, cool. I can... Dude's like, where'd that happen from? What's going on? What do I do? You get... you get destroyed, idiot. You can't do anything. You're locked in there. You're trapped. This is amazing. I kind of love this. I'm a little worried I'm gonna get blacked, but the AI does not seem to be dead. I like that sound, the sound of dead. The AI did not seem good enough to capitalize on me being in a shootable position. Being said, I'm really being I'm always like this. I'm so especially knowing that I can use a healing system. I'm way over stingy. I need to use some of my freaking healing items. So where the heck do I have those again? Right, it's under the equipment tab. Alright, let's use a healing potion. And do I have anything else? First aids for body part, antidote, and bandage. And I don't have, like, a lot of good healing stuff, to be honest. Home brew. Low level of beverage from potatoes. Sparkles. Okay. Oh, wait. Sunrise Sarsaparilla does a little bit of healing. Fascinating. Sure. Let's drink a Sunrise Sarsaparilla. Make myself feel just a little bit better. Anyways, still really enjoying this game. I just wanted to ramble my own dumb ideas. I hope I gain a level soon. I would really like to be able to go ahead and put some points into lockpicking, because having a low lockpicking skill, like, everything's freaking locked in this game, which I don't mind. Okay, this is a case where I don't like I don't like these dudes. They're kind of in a too close together, also looking heavily armed, in a close quarters type situation. I'm gonna go ahead and get out my apple bucker. Sure, that's loaded. Okay, can I pick this, or is this gonna be one of those? Oh, nice. Okay. Touch down. Turn around for me. Bam, bam. Shit. There we go. I actually also like the fact... Like, it's weird. I didn't think I would, but I kind of like the fact that they aren't all like, you don't have to individually loot all of their bodies. I feel like that saves a lot of time in this sort of game. Not to say I think there's anything wrong with having, like, fully lootable bodies. I just think that I'm like, oh man, that saves me a lot of time and effort that I spend in a norm... Because I mentioned I am a loot hoarder. A loot hoarder of sorts. So... You know, when it comes to your average Fallout sort of game, I spend a little bit of time, you know, rummaging through inventories and clearing out my inventory so I can store more inventory space, and it's, you know, so it's kind of a thing. I kind of like that you can just bypass that a little bit here. Let's bash open the roof. What's up here? Aside from the dead, I kind of forgot I did that. Well, still fully deserved. Hoof-made mine. If I like... Okay. So, they don't explode just by falling from high... How about super high places? They explode at all, or do explosives not work that way in this game? Okay. So they are only dangerous if somebody walks over them. I won't claim I know if that's how mines work or not. What about dead things? Like, if I were to put mine Okay, that kind of surprised me. I don't know why I was not expecting that, especially as violent. I did not expect that dude's body would just turn into a pile of gore, but it was kind of beautiful, if I'm gonna be honest. No, it was pretty sick. Alright, what do we got here? More locked stuff. Like I said, I really, really need to... oh my gosh. Little Pip, you need to get better at lockpicking. Mind. Okay. Wait, can I, like... wait, I already discussed this. Does not... oh. Wait. I know there's some stuff down there. Wow, that was the worst possible place that those could have landed. Whatever. They're freaking rad roaches. Just flap them. There we go. Easy peasy. I will worry about that safe later. I'm curious. Does that... it's kind of cool also that things, like, stay between screens. I know that's not the craziest thing ever, but despite the fact that this game is screen-based, that kind of holds the feeling that it's this big open-world game. I don't even have, like, any chance of opening that. Man, I really, 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 really want to get my lockpicking skill up. That's starting to bother me. I'm a little upset that that's not, like, the first thing I spent points into. Also, this looks a little spooky. Luckily, I'm, what the heck? What is that, a Bloodwing? Is that a normal Fallout thing? I'm not really familiar with that. Well, I'm not gonna mess with that. We'll come back to that, you know, later. Eventually. This looks a little suspicious. Oh hey, checkpoint. That just looks nice. I'm happy to have a checkpoint. I also like that checkpoints seem to be decently for... oh my gosh. Hello, my little pony. What are you doing here all alone? Don't you want to have fun with us? You want to play, huh? Well, come closer. Let's see who'll be having more fun. That's why I like, today is our lucky day. Now we... huh? What the hey? Okay, I was like, this is spooky. There's a lot of dudes. Hey, you, take cover. I mean, that's still really rough. Man. Alright. That sucked. Okay, I totally didn't just load before that happened so I would have full health or anything like that, or prepared a more fitting weapon for a large crowd situation, because I was like, wow, holy crap, this is kind of bullshit. Crap! Oh my gosh, my own fight, I will say I kind of would much rather the checkpoints load you from, they would load you, oh my god, that was bad. Well, there we go, I think we're fine, because now they're focusing on him, and it seems like they can't actually, I'm bleeding, am I gonna die? No, I'm not. It kind of seems like they couldn't damage him. I don't think I really liked this part, though. It was kind of cluster. It was a lot. For someone who's only fought 2 dudes at the same time so far, that was a lot. Hey, are you crazy or what, walking all alone here? I'm glad I just came in time. Otherwise, I can't even imagine what those raiders would do to ya. Thanks for helping, of course, but I had everything under control. I did not have everything under control. There were 6 dudes there. And they actually had guns. Yeah, right. I could see you're under control, 1 pony without army and normal weapons against a whole lot of scumbags. And why are you looking at me like that? I'm sorry. Just never seen a Pegasus before in a place where I came from. There were no Pegasi at all. I mean, it's funny, I was like, being a unicorn in this universe sucks, but I guess if you can, not being a unicorn in this universe sucks, but I guess if you can wield a weapon just fine as a Pegasus, I mean, he did seem to have the advantage of flying. Flying seems like a pretty big advantage. Maybe just being an earth pony sucks. Ah, I see. I reckon there were not so many of us in the wasteland. Wait, what place are you talking about? Well, I'm not local. My home is far away. How far? Hold your horses, let me guess. Are you from the stable? My word, you must be from there. And this funny costume, yep, it's all clear now. To tell you the truth, there are so few stables, live ponies left that I rarely meet ponies like ya nowadays. You're right, but let's not talk about it now, okay? You're one of the locals, right? Well, you could say that. Nice to meet you. I'm Calamity. Nice to meet you too. I'm Little Pip. Listen, Calamity. Unless... I like how... I think that's on purpose. She, says his name wrong, maybe. Unless it's too much trouble for you. Could you show me the way to the nearest town or other settlements? Of course. I'll even accompany you. There's a camp nearby. Prancing Pony. I'm sure there you'll find everything you might be needing. Tell me when you're ready to go. Cool. Oh my gosh, we have freaking fast travel. And I can travel to places it is fast travel. I can just outright travel to places I've been before. Let's go ahead and travel to Prancing Pony Camp with our new pal, which I will admit that despite the fact that that was very intensive, I do think that was a good segment for establishing a new friend. That was a rough point, and he definitely helped me through it. I think they could have just maybe given a little... I don't know. I don't know what I would have liked there. But it definitely, whatever it was, it felt like a clusterfuck. Though, honestly, I would have been fine the second time if I weren't an idiot and didn't just go into my fire. I just, wasn't ready for that. And I bet you can, duck and roll out of it, too. Probably would have saved me. Well, we certainly got somewhere. Looks like they're not gonna shoot me right away. I need to look around and ask some questions. Heck yeah, all kinds of NPCs and stuff. I always wish I could just, put my... Oh, wait, did I? No, I want to put my weapon away. Like in Fallout. I don't really want to... I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do that. I don't believe I really... Oh, wait, I can switch to telekinetic bullet. There we go. It's not really putting my weapon away, but it's at least, I'm also gonna save, real quick. Oh, yeah, that was just something that was real... in fact, I'll probably end around here, but I think that was something I was going to add. And still will, in fact, add. I kind of don't... I don't dislike the checkpoint system. I think the checkpoint system, set-in-stone save points, are fine. But I don't know if it's just me. I'm never a fan of when games revive you, especially when they revive you at, half health or whatever. Because with the weird way this game works, I feel like if I die, I would rather just load anyways, right? I just kind of wish that if I died, I was just dead. And I just loaded. It didn't, go oh, you get mysteriously pulled back to one of these machines at half your HP, because I'm like, okay, then I'm gonna load my game anyways, so what's the point? I guess if you're into the roleplay and you do, but I don't know, at least for me, that's all the more reason why I want to load, because I feel like it does, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of cheating, oh, I'm the Messiah main character who gets these checkpoints where I get a revive, and, I'd rather have actual stakes in my story where the main character can theoretically die. And I know that's probably not the same case for anyone, especially for a pony game, so that's fair if other people don't agree. That's just how I feel about it. And this one I don't think is a major complaint with the game. The soft locking last time sucked. That was an actual complaint. And unfortunately repeatable. I could literally right now soft lock my game if I wanted to. I don't want to, but I could. But this is, I think, personal preference. I just don't like checkpoint systems like this. I would rather just... it just load my most recent like it saved at checkpoints, and that was just like it loaded instead of respawn points. But that's my own preference. That's me rambling. I think this is exactly the kind of place I want to end off, because next time there's gonna be a whole heck of a lot of NPC talking to. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.